Good day, Father Matt Williams here. Still in my parked car. I hope you're doing well. We're looking at Matthew chapter 20. This is the second part from yesterday. Chapter 20, verses 17 to 28. And so we have the mother of Zebedee, the sons of Zebedee, James and John, and she asked Jesus, when you come in your glory, I want my sons to be at your right and your left. She wants the glory and honor. She's a good mom. She wants her sons to have the glory when Jesus comes to glory. But Jesus has to teach her what the glory is all about. The glory is love, right? And love is self-gift. It's complete focus on the other. It's never about us. It's not about our honor and our pleasure and all the things that come to us. Love and the glory of love in heaven is about the other, completely being a gift of self to the other, completely being emptied out in love for God and for each other. So he has to teach us. So what's his first question to the sons of Zebedee? Can you drink the cup, right? What he's basically asking is that can you make the supreme act of love, right? The cup is a cup of suffering, right? It's martyrdom. It's giving of yourself. Can you drink from the cup? That's the mark of love. The glory of heaven is all about love. We all want the glory, but will we embrace the sacrifice to get to it? Heaven, there's no more suffering. There's no more tears or mourning or death or sickness, right? Heaven is all about the glory of love and that complete focus, gift of self to the other. That's all centered in the Trinity. The Trinity is the eternal exchange of love. What does love look like on this earth? It's messy. It's sacrificial. It's the cup of suffering. I want to talk about the movie Frozen for just a second, because this really helps to illustrate it, right? So we know that Anna had the mortal wound, right? And the only way that she could be saved was by an act of true love. And she thought by getting a kiss, right, from the Hans dude there, right? Her fake, well, he was her fiance, but right, it was all fake, right? By getting a kiss from him, she would be healed and saved, right? But we find out in the movie that he never really loved her, right? He was grasping after power. So what ultimately becomes this act of love that saves Anna? I'm assuming most of the world has seen this movie. What has saved Anna? It's when her sister Elsa is about to be killed by Hans, she jumps in the way and gives her life as a sacrifice. Complete self-donation to save her sister. And that act of love ultimately saves Anna. What does Jesus say? What does it mean to love in this world? We want the glory of heaven, but we have to live love here and now, and it looks messy here. What does Jesus say to the apostles? He says, you know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and the great ones make their authority felt over them. In other words, if you're in charge, you make everyone else know that you're in charge, and you're kind of a nasty, mean dictator boss. You don't really care about their rights and reverence their dignity. You're in charge. You can do whatever you want, right? That's the way the world thinks. That's not the way the kingdom of heaven works. Jesus says this to the apostles, but it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you shall be your servant. Sounds like love to me. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. Sounds like love to me. Just so, the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Sounds like love to me. So we want the heavenly glory. The heavenly glory is all about this eternal exchange of love and being emptied of yourself and focused on the love of the other. What does it look like here and now? Jesus gives us the ultimate example. It's the cross of Calvary. What does it mean for us to live in the glory of God's love now? It's self-sacrifice, it's humble service, it's gift of self, it's pouring ourselves out for the good of the other. So brothers and sisters, you are created for heavenly glory, and the road to heavenly glory begins right now with making daily acts of love, of service, of being a gift of yourself to your neighbor, especially to those who are least among us and most in need of God's love. God bless you.